flowers would brighten this place up.
Step right up. All the clothing fit to wear.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Let me know what you'd like.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
Weapons are what's gonna win us back our island. We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors.
What is this place?
Well, in ancient times, this used to be it. My people have lived here and on the island. But now everyone's crowded onto the... We have more than our fair. You aren't here.
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
At least we know she made it this far.
Damn it. Mariners incoming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful on the hull, stranger. Don't fall off. If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill!
What the hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone!
The gate! Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Gulpers!
Oh God! Defend yourselves! Someone got trouble.
That was nuts.
Guess my good karma's paying off.
Hunters, look out!
Perimeter movement detected. Possible stealth unit in EAO.
All right. Still in one piece.
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Anglers!
Rally! Defend the hull!
I'm gonna be sick.
Clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate! We made it. I can't believe it. Thank you.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, but there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what a...
If you manage to survive despite all...
Ornery.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull. Time you let me deal with the... With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for...
The fog's been here forever.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden a stranger with all this nonsense.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam, which is radiation. If you want details, you'd have to find... We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee...
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Adam would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law, just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. The fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after the children came.
You know as well as I do, that's how... Sure, people have theories the children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Sounds like you should deal with the Children of Adam. Permanently.
I'm not sure that's going to make our job here easier.
The mainlander sees the sense in all this.
I will do everything in my power to keep the peace here. So go, Alan. Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
What's old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other, less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's...
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar.
Sure.
Please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others. And let me say something you might not hear again.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
Mariner.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. She wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright, handyman. The only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well,
Why doesn't anyone help you?
each harborman is the captain of his own ship. Worked fine for generations on the homesteads. Your land, your rules. But when the island pushed them onto my dock, one by one, the ungrateful bastards expect me to look after my land, even though they're squat.
If it's that bad, why put up with it?
I couldn't very well toss them back into the fog, could I? Bad luck. Surely their spirits would haunt me to my grave.
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. But there is... I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do... And they won't be easy.
You've kept the walls together this long. Why do you need...
I want to build the hull up. And keep those blast...
So I'd be risking my life.
I'm a bit short on caps. But I have old Jimmy's shotgun I can give you. Heavens no, he can't use it anymore.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagles Cove Tannery. Tools are certain.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot.
What family are you talking about?
I was just my family. The Daltons was the pride.
Right.
It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But the island's been getting revenge ever since. But now our story takes an unexpected. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton.
Wait, are you saying that I'm the mysterious stranger?
You're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about. Now, on to the first chapter. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame.
Where'd you say these ghouls were?
National Park campground.
Those ghouls are as good.
Good.
Hey.
Whoa. Now that's some firepower there.
Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
You need work? Talk with the Mariner. Lord knows she's always carrying on about something.
Fresh shipment in. All your medical and food needs. Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
Brooks,
Psst. Looking for a bargain?
what's your story?
Just a guy trying to make a few cash. Speaking of which,
Let's trade.
of course.
The children of Adam are trying to kill us all.
Hey,
Drive us into the
on.
ocean.
If I got it.
hey.
Go ahead.
Don't let the island catch you off guard.
Everywhere.
Buy my
It's
gun.
coming. Oh, please. No.
Meaning no disrespect, Doc, but if he ain't getting better,
Front?
Andre promised
Doc
me
and
his
back.
gun. I got a writ for it right
Excuse
here, all
me.
official.
You another vulture circling over Andre's body? He ain't dead. Wait. No. It's a mainlander. If you need doctoring, speak up.
Who's Andre?
Poor Andre's my patient over there. He spent too long a spell in the fog. You may think you know your mainland radiation.
I know a few things about medicine.
You say, what? You? Help? Well, poor Andre's got it bad, but I'll be watching you.
Let's take a look.
Well, I'll be. I think you may have done it. I'll keep looking after Andre. But I think thanks to you, he's got a fighting chance.
Andre.
Jean. No. No.
Is this a social visit, or is something ailing you?
I need some...
Then speak up.
No crazy partying.
Clean and sober.
Never mind. We're done.
Take care.
Stay clear of the quarry. Load. It's a trappers.
Sensor alert. Anomaly. Eliminated. We have a situation.
What's that?
Just when I thought we were getting along.
Connor says the island's alive, and it's got it in for us.
I wiped out the feral ghouls at the campground.
The hero of our saga returned. It's only right you get paid.
I think I deserve more than that.
I suppose I could. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. You'd never want something awful to happen to them.
What happened to him?
He had a farm, little ways north of here. Lived a peaceful life, working the land, enough. The island sent something after him. A huge monster, mean as spit. Grandpa bravely stood his ground. A shot. If you can take out that shell-backed devil, it'll send a message loud and clear.
Where can I find this fog?
Follow the coastline.
That fog crawler's gonna pay.
That's the spirit.
The hunter saw flickering lights by Eden Meadows.
That was him, the stranger. He was right here. Where'd he go?
Whatever.
The fog's poison, an account of
Grandpa
the children
George
of Adam.
can rest in peace. The fog crawler is dead.
Wonderful. That's another chapter successfully concluded. You truly are the heroic of... With that fog crawler gone, That's right. The fog is yours. Your own little piece of the island. It'll take work to... And here's another two...
Surely a heroic avenger.
I can agree to that. Here's a... No, I don't have to tell you that the bonds of blood and family are... But if you ask me, the strongest... That's why the last part of this...
Believe me, I know
If that's true, then I'm sorry. My late husband, Daniel, was the best fisherman this island ever saw. He and his crew had a favorite fishing spot out by Brooks Head Lighthouse. One day, a day I'll never forget. I see Danny's boat. Turns out some trappers moved into the lighthouse. No doubt because the island told them to. They're all crazier than a bag of mole rats. You go in.
How do I get to the Brooks Head Lighthouse?
It's southwest of town. Not for her.
Wait, did you just call someone else?
What? I don't remember. Trappers may be half crazy from the fog, but they still...
Look a trapper in the eyes.
compromised. Engaging. Surprise contact. Engaging.
Sweet.
Not that it's an option.
Yes. That's it.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
I've been casing those ghouls for weeks. Wait for an opening, and you dive in, and choppy chop, bang bang, and the whole lot of them dead. You even know what you got right there? A premium set of Pellman's power tools.
Shouldn't take long. Don't underestimate us again.
Hold on! I've been...
Hey.
What's the point?
I've been casing those ghouls for weeks. Waiting for an open, and you dive in. You even...
What's the big deal?
Hellman's pumps out more foot-pounds of torque than a death claw. And before Paulie ran off, he kept those tools shiny.
I remember commercials for Pellman's tools.
What the hell's a commercial? Oh, Mariner sent you, didn't she? God, no matter what she's offering, it's nothing. Serious builders would give an arm for them tools. I'll pay you 2,000 caps.
Why do you need the tools so much?
I got my own special projects. For the caps I'm paying, that's all you need to know.
Tools in condition like this, they're positively unique. I'll pass on the offer.
I ain't hanging around forever. Walk away from this, and you'll regret it.
Try not to sever anything you might miss.
The fog doesn't get us. The storms will.
Every day, another harbor man leaves the island.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
Can you tell me about the tannery?
A man named Paulie used to camp there. Very handy fella. Fog rolled in a year back. He left the harbor recently.
Here are your tools.
A fair bit of luck running it, and now to work on the hull.
Mariner.
All manner of good I can...
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons.
All manner of good I can do with those tools.
Hey, Mariner.
All manner of good I can do with those tools.
Talk with Alan. I don't have time for you.
Hey, Alan.
Huh. The mainlander. Great. You helped us on Mariner's hull, but we didn't need it. This is our...
Sure. I am the one who saved all your...
We've defended this damn dock from crabs and wood. Yeah, you helped. But we've paid our dues in blood and bullet. The day we rely on outsiders for our security is the day we're as good.
I still put myself in harm's way for you.
We've had some real pieces of work come through here. Here, for you. But there's one exception. That is, if you meant what you said to Avery about the children of Adam. Anyone willing to put those bastards down?
What's your problem with the children?
We should have gunned those bastards down the moment they set foot here. Instead, we let them in. And all in secret from wherever they're holed up. They've been feeding the
Sure.
strong enough to push us all out of our homesteads. Further and further until it's a wonder we're not all drunk.
Do you have any proof that they've fed the fog?
Proof? We wait for that and we might as well pull the trigger ourselves. Look, in my daddy's time, the fog was a nuisance. Now every day it gets strong.
Show me what you got.
Make it fast. If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
Fresh shipment in. All your medical and food needs.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Mariner says the fog's alive. Can hear you. So
In the deep fog, there's
I hope the
things
harbor's
out there.
being good to you. At this point, I'd settle if folks were just plain civil.
You know of anyone?
It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less. But I've got a responsibility.
What exactly do you...
We get our drinking water from a purifier. We had a bad storm not long before you got here. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I was hoping you might go have a look. If you're up to it, just heads... I wouldn't ask a stranger.
What exactly are these
Well, I'm no engineer, but the way it was explained to me, each fog condenser pulls in the air around it, and then the point being, the fog doesn't get past them. They make a barrier. No fog means that all the nasty things living in it stay in it. They don't venture out to them. The fog condensers...
Am I gonna need any...
The fog condensers need their power modules replaced. Either way, you...
All right.
Good. Our...
Food in front, docking. Back. The bait shop.
Looks like Howard didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
Anything useful?
Those fog condensers are back online.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could... Did you...
Is there
I should never have let him go out there. Well, I said it was pain.
Is there...
Don't know if you've chatted up the Mariner, but she's always looking... I know Cassie Dalton was asking around.
Captain, nobody's gonna want to help you.
Well, I can't argue.
Keeping everyone supplied with water is work.
You drive a hard bargain.
Howard Dunbar died trying to get this job done. His life was...
You're squeezing blood from a stone, stranger. Now here's your pay.
Hey, Doc.
You are a curious specimen. Despite our friendly town doing its best to chase you out, you keep helping us ingrates all the same. I got to ask, what?
You're good people in some dire straits. Figured you could use a hand.
Huh? You running for office? Well, if that's the truth, we don't deserve you. Most folk here are set in their ways, yes? Heck, it took my family 3 generations, but there's a way. A downright insane way, mind you.
Why are some harbormen so...
Most of the folk on this rock believe they've been given the God-given way I figure it. If you got the moxie to survive, you earned your place.
I'd love to change their opinion.
Do it right. In olden times, leaders were chosen. Legends say the toughest, meanest, and outright craziest hopefuls would chum the waters and lure out the worst.
Right.
Once the would-be captain killed the Mirelurk queen, or fog crawler, or what have you. You do this, well...
So, if we throw this dance, it'll...
The dance hasn't been done but it's history.
Why are you helping me?
My job is to heal people. And not just the island's in trouble like it's never been.
I'm ready to become...
You what? There's an old Mirelurk feasting grounds by Emmett's Causeway. A treacherous... Go there and throw... and then wait.
Andre.
The doctor has said in time I will fully recover. He says this is your doing, but I do not know you.
No, we're strangers.
Andre Michaud, with my husband, Jean. We hunt Mirelurks for their meat, but
How not...
as bad as it can get. A Mirelurk hunter, he Jean was... I don't remember what happened.
I was just doing my...
You're obviously this island. It has taken my husband. This island. As soon as I am... And I will slaughter every...
Really? That's...
The island. If it wants me.
You're in pain. I've been there.
You wouldn't know. Once, Far Harbor. I'll...
Hey.
I'm listening. You all right? You need something?
Your thoughts?
There's a lot of people out.
Just wanted to check in.
Well, I like how you've been handling things lately, if that's what you mean.
That's all.
All right.
Sandra?
Only Alan's got enough backbone to stand up to the children. The children of Adam are trying to kill us all. Drive us into the ocean.
you need a room,
Everyone.
see Mitch.
Everyone!
We're trying to have a conversation here.
Shut your mouths! Open your damn
Excuse me.
ears!
The Plank's
so
the
the
only
fogs
bar
are
in
coming
town,
for
so
us
if you
all.
need a drink, don't be
I
shy.
can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house!
Yeah!
Time to party!
Here's some Mitch!
Mitch!
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya! Ha ha!
You have anything a bit stronger?
Pushing your luck, are ya? So, drink up! You stay here over long and the fog will claim you. Might as well meet...
What's so special about the...
Can't you feel it? Even here, as safe as it, it's alive. You walk inland and it'll blanket you up in no time. The madness will.
The fog can drive you crazy?
Yes, it's not natural. But many just got lost, if you have any sense.
If it's so dangerous.
This is our home. Besides,
What do you have?
music to the...
We're the only bar in town.
Excuse me.
What's your order, sweetie?
What do you have to drink?
All sort. And before you ask,
I'll pass.
I get ya.
Nice.
Not enough folks value. You keeping the old CPU sharp anymore?
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia?
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty, I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. The last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Can you tell me about Acadia?
Strange folk like there. Call themselves synths. Seems to me they just want to be left alone, to live their life in peace. They've done some good turns for us islanders. The fog condensers, most especially, wouldn't even be a Far Harbor left without those.
What's a fog condenser?
The condensers are a tricky bit of science. They keep the fog away. Powered by the wind farm, the synth fellows got up and running. Us islanders don't particularly like being obligated to them. But there you have it.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia in 90...
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always...
Uh-huh. The runaway's name is Kasumi.
Sounds like Captain Avery's been running her mouth again. She should know better. Maybe I heard her.
This girl's all her family has. You'd have to be a real wretch not to give a damn.
Bah! Let's go. I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Still won't be easy. None the real work.
Should I make any other...
Ammo, stim packs, maybe a rocket or 3.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me then.
Life's too bloody short to be sober.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road. Tastes foul as sin, but it'll help. We need to move through the main drag. Old Mountain Trail where we're. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Deep fog has all manner of nasties. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with.
Hey.
Go on. Anything I can help with?
Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. That crawler, they usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know. young lad, no higher than your knee, whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before. Don't stray too far. Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around.
there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well,
Your barbs do not harm me.
how about bullets? Faith,
Who's she?
one of them children of Adam preachers, started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of...
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true...
Alright, I'm listening.
Tell you. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family.
Worthy? What do I...
There is a ritual his children must perform.
Okay.
Excellent. Head to the nucleus.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on.
Awful lot of rats.
Yeah, the air's clean.
Get out of here.
No fog. Acadia's not too far now. Keep your guard up. And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch?
You should come with me. I can still use your help.
All right.
Uh-huh. Can't pick this.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old... I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back. Tell me why you're here.
Fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before. Fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
right in their eye sockets. Not doing them much good at this point.
See what's left.
Hold there.
Sure.
Stringing one more soul.
Well,
Your barbs do not harm.
how about book?
Go ahead and shoot her then.
She ain't worth wasting ammo on.
Do not sully this one with your blood.
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers started.
Do not sully. You.
What's Acadia done?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back. You'd do well to avoid such creatures.
Right? All right, I'm listening.
Tell you. You stride through his kingdom, and you may join our...
Worthy?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed...
Okay. Sign me up.
Excellent. Head to the nucleus. There, Adams...
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on. Ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Hey.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for... They'll be waiting. You need my help again. You come see. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Just make sure if you bring...
Leaving already?
You saying you want me to stick?
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right. You ever want to hunt the forest? We heading out?
Got everything you need?
Well, I've got my gun. Time to get moving then?
I just need to trade some things with you.
Sure thing.
Don't have the key. Hey.
Go on.
Go check that out.
Can't be done.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind...
What are you?
I told you. I'm the... Oh, I know the plastic skin and tubes. Tell me why you're...
Dude, drop the act. You brainwashed.
Ah, you must mean Kasumi. Yes, Kasumi is here.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano returned to her family, and, a pony?
I see. Kasumi is here. She's safe. Before you do, though, tell me.
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Is this a joke? Do you really know, Nick?
Let me tell you what I know.
Right.
We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable...
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. You were my brother.
If I were your brother,
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago.
Sure.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Nick, is he really your brother?
If he is, it's news to me. Can synths even be related? Just because we're from the same... I gotta think about it.
Is it really possible that you wouldn't remember any...
You mean between the Institute failsafes, the beating? Or are you buying this whole there's only someone?
We need to get back to why we're here.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me.
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question. None of us take this transition lightly. That someone stripped her very... I want you to understand that before you see her. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi. Tell me.
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't. Instead, you have to look for the signs. Holes in someone. But ultimately, you have to...
No. But if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
I'm not going to tell my life story to someone
I was in a laboratory. In the Institute. That was every day for... And then... I was out. The Institute... I was free.
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different... I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations, but I can promise you that we will...
I've heard enough.
Of course. Acadia is open to you. Did you need anything?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
So, everyone here in Acadia?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute. You're from the Commonwealth. Like...
Well, I know Nick,
Yes. What else?
Tell me more about this place.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can. Beyond that, was there anything else?
So, everyone here in Acadia?
Yes.
Sure.
You're from the Commonwealth.
I'd like to hear about...
After I left the Commonwealth, I'm a prototype. I escaped long before synths could pass free, and then I realized...
From what I've seen...
Ignorance doesn't do your mind, walk through it.
Well, in that case...
We're not just... Don't, please.
All right, Dima. We'll humor you.
This all... We were prototypes.
Keep talking.
I was... You...
If I were your...
That's where you'd be.
I think...
We'll talk later.
Nick, I asked...
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. None of us take that someone... I want you to... One more question. Tell me.
No.
I know it might seem
I was with my husband. We were...
But no memories before then? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings... Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different... I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, but I can...
Thank you.
I'm glad to hear it. And I'm...
So, everyone?
Yes. You're from the Commonwealth. Like Kasu.
I don't really have an opinion about synths.
I suppose that's fair. Ambivalent. Is there anything else?
Who are you?
But after... Was there...
Tell me more about this.
All beyond... What?
So, everyone here in Acadia?
Yeah, you're...
Well, I know Nick,
Yes. What else can I do?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. And I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting. So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. And I certainly hope that you'll consider helping.
So you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a... Dima has worked hard to create a place. He's put so much of himself into this. All his... Sometimes I worry about...
Right.
And that's not even mentioning maintain...
Right. Wouldn't want it.
No.
Can you tell me about...
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was... Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did.
If there's anything I can do to help...
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was The boat never finished the trip, you see. So, my understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here.
What happened to the boat? Why?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers... The point is that we already lost someone.
Sure thing, Faraday.
Thank you.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
I'll probably be leaving soon.
That's for the best. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. If there's a synth that makes you and it's nothing personal.
Is there anything I can say?
Just don't cause any problems.
Excuse me.
You want to buy something or what?
I'll take a look. Sure.
All right.
New girl, right? Must be, because I don't recognize you. Look, I'm not anybody worth talking.
Nice attitude.
Yeah. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on.
What do you mean, mind?
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're a synth on the run. You go to someone, you get a new face, and they wipe your mind so the Institute can't find you. Only somebody screwed mine up. So here I am. Now just, please, leave me alone.
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it.
Same as it's ever been, as far as I...
Well, that's good to hear. I would like to see it again.
Sure.
Acadia is all well and good.
If this is boring, I'd hate to see what you consider exciting.
Oh, aren't you a card? I'm sure I'll see you around.
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long. Honestly, turns out it's pretty hard to live.
I'm sorry to hear that you...
Thanks, but it doesn't matter. I'll see you around.
Right?
Some other time, okay?
Circuitry is completely fried.
Hey, Kasumi.
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war jokes.
Sure.
Now, do you mind telling me?
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what?
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me. They wouldn't want...
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. I've been lying to you this whole time.
Listen, do you have it?
Little things? dreams of waking up in a lab.
Kasumi, I think you're just confused.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't...
Sure.
Acadia isn't what I thought it... But I can't leave until I've gotten...
What kind of problem?
It's a long story. Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right? What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data. Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a scent, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear... What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
You don't trust Dima?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. And now that I found a place
I'll help if I can.
I know. I've been working on that. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop. But I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close.
Sure. Step aside and let the master...
If you're sure.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
Nice.
Watching a conductor at the orchestra.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have. But I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Has got his fingers everywhere on this island, and whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find.
Yes.
Hey, you, got a sec?
Does bashful mode come standard on all synths, or did you...
No. I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing. For as long as I can remember, memories of places I've... They're not bad. They're just this inescapable reminder. I'm just a machine.
Someone your age should be happy to have any memories at all, little.
I suppose so. But having to juggle my memories... Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con or whatever. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City. I know I got it good, but everything that makes me who I am, my judgment, and I can't do a damn thing about it because without them, I'm... All I want is a life.
Is there any way we could separate?
Don't think I haven't tried. Lost near a month of my life. No.
We could give you a new name. Would that help?
Well, you know, I'm just gonna need some time to think. Thanks. You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
What kind of history are we talking here?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. once upon a time in the land of hurt a lot of innocent people. So he sealed himself inside.
Eddie Winter was from...
The story gets even more twisted.
Right?
So he could come out of that shelter someday. Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him.
You don't mean to tell me...
That's right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul. 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably... And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter. Safe and sound. I'm gonna find him and kill him.
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie Winter, even if he is still alive?
I've got memories of a girl. My girl. She was beautiful and innocent. So, knowing that...
All right, Nick.
Good. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a... Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes. We find all of those holotapes. I've been putting together, including one of Winter's, that I managed to snatch from the Cambridge police evidence lockup before getting swarmed by ferals. On my way out the door, I spotted an active evidence terminal. I'll bet my hat, probably worth revisiting any police.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us.
Hi.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I'm just taking a look around.
Sure you are. Just of your own That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Not that anyone's asking, but what you are, where you came from.
Yeah.
Is that so? Huh. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Let me know if you need something.
I'll take a look, sure.
Now we're talking.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting.
That's a good attitude.
Believe me, when I first escaped, but I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, and now here I am.
You're lucky to have found a place in the...
Yeah, I guess. I've just gotta keep telling...
Got it.
To take a... Oh, you got it.
Hey, Dima.
What can I do for you?
Well, I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base.
You've been busy. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of but you. You're...
All right.
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me?
You left your memories behind.
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using... I had to leave some of my early...
You're keeping Far Harbor safe.
Not exactly. They're fierce. We would give them, unfortunately, the...
Sure. The children of Adam on this island.
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god. I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers... When I left to found Acadia, I knew... But now Martin is gone. And his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit in the old command center. I'll give you the program. It's not going to be like... I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you.
So how does this program...
There will be a fairly ordinary look once you attempt...
Actually, I already have.
Well, I guess that. One more thing before you leave. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace.
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of you...
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island.
Right.
Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories? Do you have a way in? Into his memories?
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's...
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, I wonder if you'll need to, connect to the old base.
Sure.
Oh, but that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find?
So...
If it's something that would really threaten the island, then it's better out of... And if Dima really can't be trusted, we'll have his...
If all I find in those memories is just 100 years worth of Dima staring at a wall?
Well, if you did, that's almost good, right?
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible. I'm afraid your journey...
So you're saying you could have done a better...
Yes. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand? Hello?
How do you manage to track down synths and...
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. I know the Institute's tactic. You have Dima's blessing. So by all...
So, what's your...
I used to work for the Institute, returning synths that had...
Sure.
I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima.
Hey.
Did you need something?
I'd like to help you all.
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about... You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be...
That depends on what...
That's fair. If I were in your place, we were expecting a new synth to arrive. And he should. There's been no sign of him. And I'm concerned that he might have become...
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Can I interest you in anything, stranger?
I need to talk to you about a missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders.
You can't just ignore a crime.
I'll repeat. There are no
If that synth got lost somewhere on the island...
Look, friend, no offense.
A stranger came to town.
Might help that famous...
What grows on you?
That's the best I can offer.
Look, Chase sent me, so unless you want to piss...
Chase.
I'm sorry.
And then...
I don't have time for this.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his... To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder, tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog.
I'm sorry.
That was the last I saw of him.
That synth could be wandering around out there right now, lost in the fog.
I've told you everything I know, all right? Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road. Just be careful out there. And thanks.
I have my hands full.
I feel like shit about what...
I don't understand how there can't be a single law officer available.
AO compromised. Engaging.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now.
There's a trail of blood.
I'll see what I
Take
can
a
do.
look.
Can do.
Nick.
How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
Still searching.
Just let me know when you met.
Sure.
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's mire lurk or man.
I understand. I get the cravings too. Hey, maybe we can help each other. I'm just looking for a man with white hair.
Yes, we can help you. We found him, dragged him here, had our fill. But yeah, here, what's left is yours. Now go. Don't come back.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone, a young man with white hair.
Yeah, we found him. One of the fog's creatures already attacked him. He was bleeding out. Here, well, what's left? Now go. Don't come back. I hope the fog takes you, outsider. Boss is generous for now. Next time, we hunt you down. You're lucky we don't kill you, outsider. You have what you wanted. Now go!
Hey.
Go.
Your missing synth was jumped by cannibal trappers. He didn't survive.
That poor bastard. That synth came here to live in peace. It's my fault. I should have... I'm glad we were able to bring some closure to the map.
You said this wasn't the first time a synth...
Of course not. For someone without... Thanks again for your help.